1 year ago. Ah man, that Scooby-Doo and Supernatural fic was pretty interesting. I do enjoy it, and I do hope I can see something more. 1 year later. I can't believe this. They actually did it. They actually did it. Hello everybody, and welcome back to Fandom Fridays, where we proceed to check out all the fanfics that are not pony related. Why? Because sometimes life is strange. As you guys know, Supernatural has just recently released a episode where Sam and Dean go into a classic Scooby-Doo episode, starring the movie cast. Well, not the live-action movie cast, but the cast from the animated movies that are actually pretty good. I recommend you guys go watch it. And if you guys have been following my channel, you'll know that just under a year ago, we here on the channel did a Scooby-Doo Supernatural fic. I can't believe that actually happened. I I don't know if this was just the producers watching or reading fanfic and decided, you know what, we're 13 seasons in, let's film that sucker. Or this was just the producers actually just coming up with something random off the top of their heads. Or if one of the fanfic writers of that fic was actually part of the show. My god, I can't believe that actually happened. This is probably one of the more hilarious, interesting coincidences I've ever seen in my life. The only way that this could get any weirder is if suddenly Celestia's dad pops up and he turns out to be Titan. So, what about my stuff? What about you, Mikey? Well, Pony does Power Ranger stuff on Equestria Girls. People have been doing Power Rangers and Pony fics since 2012, Mikey. You're not alone. So, what better way to celebrate that than with a Scooby-Doo crossover of my own? So stay here as we here at the Berry Memorial Library are proud to present 17 Where Are You by Blondie 2000. Enjoy. 17 Where Are You by Blondie 2000. Blondie 2000? Oh, I'm sorry, 20,000. These numbers get weirder and weirder all the time. Chapter 1, The Night. The Winchesters have come back from another day of hunting. They walk into the motel room with their bags and bottles of beer tossed on the bed. The older Winchester, Dean, takes off his jacket and places it on the top of his chair. He sits down, opens his first beer, and takes a swig. The younger brother, Sam, also takes off his jacket and opens his beer. Dean gestures to the laptop. This made Sam sigh. Comma! Here, comma! Here, comma! Where are you, babe? Come on, boy. Come on. You need to be in this sentence. You need to be in this paragraph. Come on. Really, Dean? We already did a case. You want me to look for another one?
You need to keep busy, Sam.
Yeah, but this is the first time we sat down all day.
People need saving, Sam.
Sam wants out on our side. I'll look tomorrow morning. Can we just rest tonight? I'm tired.
Fine. I guess I'm pretty tired, too.
Sam takes another swig of his beer and lets out a cough before putting it on the table. Dean gestures to the TV. Sam shrugs. Dean gets up. He walks to the TV and turns it on. I swear, that little comma's lost. I think we're gonna need time to find it. Twilight, you want to take over for this? Right. Here, Mr. Comma. Here, come on. He stretches out his legs and lays on a pillow. Sam remained the way he was. A comma! We found one! He didn't feel like laying down yet. Nurses and doctors appeared on the screen treating a patient. A grin appears on the older Winchester's face. Sam lets out a moan, knowing straight away what the show was.
Dude, seriously.
Dr. Sexy.
What's wrong with Dr. Sexy?
Nothing, it's just... You still watch this?
Yeah? Why? Is that a problem?
I can't look at the show the same way again since Gabriel made us do all of them TV shows and adverts.
Oh, come on, Sam. Dr. Sexy won't be that bad.
Seriously, you got shot, Dean. I had to do surgery on you.
You did a damn good job of it.
Sam stands up and watches the TV. Can't we watch something else?
I'm the older brother, Sam.
Sam raises an eyebrow. Are you seriously doing this right now?
Yes.
Dude, this is childish.
Dean rolls his eyes. Fine. We can watch something else. Anything to stop you moaning.
Sam gives him a silent thank you and presses the button. Gandhi appears on the screen. Dean lets out a laugh.
Oh, look. There's your idol, Gandhi.
Shut up. Sam presses the button again. Twilight appears. Sam raises an eyebrow at his brother.
Dean shakes his head. Take that piece of crap off this TV now.
Actually, I can't blame you for saying that, Sam says. He presses a button again. A cartoon Great Dane dog appears on the screen. Sam hears his brother chuckling. Scooby-Doo. Great show that was in a day. Sam laughs and nods. Yeah, I guess you're right. Scooby-Doo and friends were being chased by a medieval knight who was on a horse waving a sword in the air. The gang split up and went down two different paths. Fred, Daphne, and Velma went in one direction, while Shaggy and Scooby went on another. The horse stopped. The knight looked around, showing his glowing green eyes, and green smoke coming out of his armor.
I bet Shaggy he chooses the path Shaggy and his butt went.
Yeah, the villain always does. Sam turns to go against his beer. The knight slowly turns to the screen, eyes glowing with anger. Suddenly, Sam felt something grab his arm. What the? Dean sits up.
Sam, what's wrong? I don't know.
Both men turn slowly towards the TV. The knight had his arm out of the screen, his hand wrapped around Sam's arm. Both their eyes widen. Dean leans up off the bed and proceeds to go grab his gun from his bag. He starts shooting at the TV. Every bullet that Dean shot bounced off the TV.
How is this possible?
Sam looks at his brother. I don't know, he answers. The knight tugs on the arm. I swear, it's very easy. Just put in the comma. You don't need to put in the period every single time. Sam pulls back. Dean gets his machete out and strikes it into the knight's arm. As soon as the machete hit the arm, it immediately bounced off and goes flying across the room. Sam starts punching the arm, but the knight was showing no sign of letting go. Sam uses his other arm and points. Turn it off! Dean nods, presses the button. Nothing happened.
Huh.
Dean says as he presses it again. Nothing still happened as the TV remained on. Dean goes to the TV.
I'm gonna kick this son of a bitch!
Dean gets ready, goes in for a kick. The knight's other arm comes out, grabs Dean by the leg. Dean stumbles and falls back onto the bed. Dean! Sam squeals as he continues to try to get himself free. Dean sits up and pulls back on his leg. The knight shows no sign of giving up. He gives the leg a tug. Dean slips off his bed and hits the ground. Sam puts his hand in his pocket and gets the holy water out. He tosses it to the screen. Water splashes his knight's face. The knight's eyes darken.
I think you pissed him off,
Dean says. The knight tugs hard on Sam's arm. Sam goes forward. Whole arm was in the screen now. The knight does another tug. Now half of Sam's face was in the screen.
Oh, no, you don't!
Dean says as he raises his free leg and kicks the TV. The TV falls backwards with Sam falling behind. They both hit the ground. Sam sits up and sees the knight still has his hand gripped to his arm. Now, boy! The knight shouts. The horse nods and starts taking steps back.
No!
Dean screams. He grabs the bottom of his bed using his free arm. Sam manages to grab Dean's free leg and pull him out of the screen. Now what? Sam shouts to the brother.
A phone getting stuck into a silver screen?
Dean starts back. How?
We don't even know how to stop this. I'll figure something out.
The truth was, Dean didn't even have a clue how to stop this, and he could see his brother knew as well. At the speed, boy, orals the horse. The horse obeys and picks up the pace. Try to get out of this one, Winchesters. How does a cartoon know our name?
Do I look like I know?
And that gives out an evil laugh. He tugs both men towards the screen. Jim goes forward and his head goes to the screen. Dean's leg was down on the screen. And I gives him another tug. Half of Sam's body was in the screen. So, was it in the screen then?
Fight back, Sam!
Dean yells. Dean then slid forward. Both his legs were now in. Sam wraps his long legs around the post of the bed. Dean looks at his legs.
Well, I guess it's better than nothing. You do have tough legs, Sam.
And he turns his head towards the younger Winchester. Not going to help, Winchester. And he hisses. The horse gets up in the air and lets out a loud neigh. Neigh! For a second, Sam was quickly dragging his legs, letting loose of his bed. Sam was gone.
Sam!
Dean screams. Dean still has his hand on a post on the bed. He knew he had to let go. He had to go in there for Sam. Dean gives the night a glare.
Fine, you son of a bitch. You got me.
Hank lets out a small laugh and tugs. Dean lets go of the bed and gets dragged in. Then, the screen went black. Supernatural! Sam was the first one to awake. He quickly gets to his feet and brushes himself off. After taking a quick look at his surroundings, confusion appears on his face. It was in the middle of nowhere. There were a few trees and a road. The area was quiet. Dean, where were we? No response. Dean, why were you in the middle of nowhere, and how did I end up on the ground? There was still no response. Worry began to creep up on the younger Winchester. Dean?
Sam!
Sam turns around and looks down. As soon as he sets his eyes on his brother, he froze. Lying on the ground was his brother. However, he looked completely different. He looked cartoon. How do you look cartoon? His brother's green eyes were replaced by little black dots. His hair was a dirty blonde. Freckles were triangles on his face, and his lips were more noticeable than usual. Horror appears on Sam's face. His mouth opens and closes. He couldn't get the words out of his mouth. He was speechless. Dean blinks back, his dot eyes sight going back to normal. Now able to see his brother's face, his mouth drops open in shock. Sam's hazel eyes were replaced with little black dots. Wavy brown hair was now long and straight. His red and black flannel was now bold and bright. Dean noticed that Sam had the same reaction as him.
Why? Unless... No.
Dean thought. His eyes looked down. His jeans were a vivid blue and hands had no lines or cuts. Dean? His attention went back to Sam.
Yeah?
You're a...
Don't say it!
But Dean, you're a... Dean stands up and brushes himself off.
I said don't say it! Anyway, I'm not the only one here that looks like a...
He gestures to his brother. Sam looks down to himself and tries to hold back a scream. Dean nods.
Told ya.
But how? This must be a dream. Sam then felt a sharp pain on his arm. Went down his arm and glared at his brother. What's that for?
It was a pinch. You know that they say you pinch yourself to see if you're dreaming or not.
Sam rolls his eyes when he had a thought. The night he dragged us to TV. This alerted Dean straight away.
Where is this son of a bitch?
I don't know, Dean. But if he dragged us to the TV, does that mean we're in... Both brothers turned and looked at realization in their face. Dean swells.
No, we can't be.
Where else could we be, Dean? It makes sense. Dean shakes his head.
It makes no goddamn sense how the hell we're in a cartoon. That's impossible.
I don't think anything's impossible now, Dean. There was suddenly the sound of an engine that got the brothers' attention. They turned around. The headlights from the vehicle gave out a bright yellow glow, hitting the Winchester's face. Both men had to shield their eyes by the blinding light. The vehicle was charging down the road when it came to an abrupt stop next to the Winchesters. The Winchesters lowered their eyes, their hands now to be able to see. First thing that caught their eye was the large bold glaring that said, "The Mystery Machine." Sam gave his brother a told-you-so look. Dean gulps and goes back to staring at the famous cartoon van. The window came rolling down. A young man pops his head out the window. The young man had bright blonde hair. Oh, come on, we know it's Fred! The man clears his throat and gives a look of concern. Hey, you guys okay? Fred, Velma, Daphne, and Shaggy and Scooby were on their way to a mansion that was apparently haunted. Fred was the most excited out of them all, while Shaggy and Scooby weren't so keen. Velma was reading a book, trying to gain more information about this mysterious mansion. Daphne was checking herself out using the van's mirror. A grin appeared on Fred's face, revealing his bright white teeth. Okay, gang, we should be at the nearest town soon. Shaggy goes out a groan. Oh, come on, Fred, I'm hungry. Rawr! Scooby says, agreeing with his best friend. I'm sure you boys can wait, Daphne says. Shaggy sighs. Oh, we've been at this for ages. According to this book, this mansion has been around since 1864. Velma reads out as she turns to paces. That's old, Shaggy says. Rawr! Scooby says. Anything else? Fred asks. Oh, the first owners were a family called the Browning family. The man was called Arthur Browning, who had a wife called Sarah Browning. They had 2 children. I wish I knew where the comma on the sentence was because these fragments are starting to get annoying. One boy called Henry Browning, while the other had a child was a girl called Alice Browning. Could somebody please diagram that sentence? Why is it haunted? Fred asked. Did something bad happen there? In the mansion, there's a knight on a shining armor on a horse. It was known as Mr. Browning's most prized possession.
He wanted a competition. However, when he brought it home, the mansion wasn't ever the same again.
What do you mean by that? Shaggy asked.
Mr. Brownie became obsessed with it, felt drawn to it like it was controlling him. It says here that his behavior changed. He started to become aggressive to both his wife and kids. September 9th, 1865, Mr. Brownie got his rifle and shot every single member of his family. Then he saw himself.
Shivers went down both Shaggy and Scooby's back. Daphne hesitates while Fred kept his eyes glued to the road.
Then what happened? Fred asked. They said the knife drove him to do that. The knife was more than just an ornament.
Shaggy shook his head. I'm not liking that one bit.
Legend has it that you could still hear the screams of the wife and children from the night they were murdered. After the incident, the mansion closed and everything left there, including the night. It hasn't been used since no one's lived there. However, the Lockwood family just recently moved there.
Shaggy raised his hand. But why? Don't they know about the...
They do, but the man of the family, Robert Lockwood, doesn't believe in it. He thinks Mr. Browning was just a crazy guy.
Maybe he was, Fred says. I don't see how a night could cause someone to go kill their whole family.
In the newspaper, Mr. Lockwood's wife, Anna Lockwood, claims that a few nights ago the nice eyes grew green and the green smoke came out of his armor.
Do you see why you need a comma?
Then the night moved. It moved his head. Mrs. Lockwood was terrified and told her husband, but he wouldn't believe her. Also, the Lockwood kids have come crying and screaming when their parents were outside doing the gardening, but of course their father didn't believe them.
Velma put the book down.
That's all I know so far.
Shaggy and Scooby sat there trembling with fear. Fred lets out a laugh. You really believe that? It sounds very convincing! Shaggy stammered. Yeah! Scooby says. That's why we have to take a look and solve this mystery, Fred says with a grin.
Daphne looked out the window. Hey, Freddie, there are two guys standing by the side of the road. You think they might be lost?
You know, one thing I noticed that I love about the episode, I haven't seen it yet, but I will, is that apparently the Impala somehow gets into the world too. Which, seeing it of Hamper style version of the Impala is like freaking awesome. Wish the episode was longer though. I don't know, Daphne. Maybe they're waiting for someone.
Daphne shook her head. I don't know, Freddie. They look lost and confused. I think you should stop the fan and ask.
Really? We don't even know them.
Please, Freddie. They could be really lost. It's not nice to be out here at this late at night in the freezing cold.
She has a point, Fred thought. Let's not sigh. Alright, I'll ask them. He presses down on the brakes and the fan came to an abrupt stop. After rolling down the window, he stuck his head out to have a better look at the men. The first man had long brown hair and a black and red flannel shirt with jeans. The other man was slightly shorter than him, who had a dark blonde hair and a black top and also had jeans on. The man looked shocked and quite afraid. Seeing Fred clears his throat. Hey guys, you okay? There was no response from the men. They looked like they were in some kind of trance and needed to be snapped out of it. Are you guys okay? He repeats. There's still no response.
Hey, he was asking you a question.
Pronoun trouble.
Let's remove the IS and put in the he. There we go. And then put in a was.
Daphne said. The shorter man turns his head slightly towards Daphne's direction. Though she had no idea who he was, she had to admit he was handsome. This fic predicted Dean going after Daphne. News at 11. The taller man shook his head, cleared his throat. Oh, we're fine, I think. Are you guys doing out this late at night? Fred asked. The taller man hesitates. We were on our way to town. Oh, that's where we're headed. Shaggy shouts out. We're going to get some food, right, Scoob? Scooby says, his mouth drilling. Storeman folded his arms.
Where are you headed after that?
Fred hesitates, not sure whether to tell them or not.
Thelma leans forward, waving her book. We're going to this mansion that was in the newspaper recently. I don't know if you heard about it.
Let me guess. It's haunted?
Thelma nods. Yes, there's a knight here that's supposed to come to life.
Knight, Postman said.
Well, isn't that funny? We were on our way there to investigate that.
The Storeman says. The taller man nodded. Yes, we were. Fred raised his eyebrow. Really?
Absolutely.
Starman says. You solve mysteries as well? Well, yeah, I guess you could say that.
Why does he join us? We can give you a lift, Daphne says.
Fred turns and frowns slightly at Daphne. Daff, we don't really know them.
Oh, don't worry. We're good people, the sorry man said with a smile. We just do what you investigate. Investigate supernatural, solve the mystery.
Fred looked at the others. What do you guys think?
I think we should give him a lift, Daphne says. I think they are telling the truth.
What do you think, Shaggy? Fred asked.
They seem nice, I guess.
Rawr! Scooby says. Fred nods. Okay, so we let them join? Yes! They answered. Fred tossed his head back out the window. You guys can come aboard. Fred didn't know why, but the story man actually looked excited about that. Thank you, the taller man says with a smile. No problem, just hop on back. The man stood in the van and made themselves comfortable. They sat opposite Shaggy and Scooby.
Awesome!
The story man mutters. What was that? Fred asked. The story man looked at him.
Oh, I was talking about your van. It's awesome.
Fred grins. Why, thank you. This van belongs to me. It's been on every investigation with us. He places his hands on the wheel. The van's still going strong. Except when it got nuked in one of the movies. Boom! Yeah, I'm going to tease Fred about that for a while. I was about to start the engine, then laughed. Almost forgot. We should probably introduce ourselves. I'm Fred.
I'm Daphne.
The Starman grins.
Well, hello, Daphne,
he says with a flirtatious tone. Daphne blushes and giggles slightly. A frown appears on Fred's face as he looks at them staring at each other.
I'm Velma.
I'm Soggy, and this is Scooby. Roll! I'm Sam, and this is my brother Dean. Poor man said. Dean wasn't taking any notice. Sam gave his brother a nudge. Dean snapped out of it.
Oh yeah, hi.
It's nice to meet you, Raymond Dean. Sammy says.
It's nice to meet you too,
Dean says. Fred takes his watch. We should keep going, gang. It's really late. Food first, Saggy shouts.
Dean nods. Yeah, I can eat something as well.
Sam turns his head and frowns at him. Dean gives him the what look. Dude, you're actually hungry. Really? Sam says.
Have we met?
Dean says. While the others are talking, Dean leans over to Sam's ear.
Okay, I'll admit. I just want to try cartoon food,
he whispers. If this does anything like the episode where Dean unhinges his jaw and proceeds to eat a giant sandwich, I will forgive this fic for every single grammatical error in existence. Dean, we're in a cartoon world. If that's what you want to try to do, try cartoon food, Sam whispers back.
Sam, relax. We're going to see that tonight, and we'll get that bastard and find out what the hell is going on. But first, we might as well make the most out of this.
What?
Dude, we are in Scooby-Doo. We are staying in a mystery scene with a gang. They're the most famous gang in the world. How awesome is that?
My, this fanfic is just predicting everything, isn't it? The only thing that's missing is Cass.
Yeah, I'm not here.
You know, Cass, you don't show up much in these fics.
I know, it seems like almost every crossover you've done so far, I've only popped up in one of them.
Not true, you popped up in... He's in the, Oh, you're right. He has only popped up in one of the crossovers.
To all you Castiel fans out there, we're sorry. And to Mika, who I don't know if he watches this show, but we apologize to you too.
Oh, come on, Sam. You must find it at least cool.
Sam strikes on Constantine's side.
Daphne is sitting right over there.
And? Dean grins at him. Sam shakes his head.
No. Why not? Dude, she's a cartoon.
If that conversation happens in an episode, please tell me.
So are we.
Yeah, but she's not real.
She seems real to me at the moment.
Sam sighs. Seriously, don't even.
Oh, that's me.
Dean winks at him.
It's once in a lifetime experience, and I'm interested to try out cartoon sex and have a look at it. Yeah!
I am fully supportive of Dean on this measure.
Tempest, do you want to electrocute him or sit taxi?
Oh, no, please allow me. I haven't had shocking chance at him yet.
Matter!
Sam looks down and realizes what his brother means.
Oh, gee, no. You must be interested in what yours looks like.
No, I'm not like you. Ready, guys? Fred asks. Sam's feeling relieved that their conversation was interrupted. Yes, we're ready. Let's get going, Fred says as he starts the engine. The mysterious scene came to life and zoomed down the road. The adventure had begun. I think I'll stop there because that's a good introduction. This fic, well, it does have some problems. Oh, not the character-based ones. Sam and Dean are perfectly in character, and so are Shag, Scooby, Fred, Fallon, and Daphne. That's fine. Okay, got no complaints there. The plot, pretty cool. It's got a good basic setup. The mystery sounds like it's going to be interesting, and I like where it's going, so no complaints there. My complaint is the grammatical errors. The fractions and fragments and the run-on sentences that does seem to keep going that could easily be fixed if you just use the beta. These grammatical errors were driving me crazy. Don't you hate it when you do that? You're reading a good fic and you're enjoying yourself, and when suddenly you keep seeing these annoying grammatical errors that anybody should be able to fix and keep their eye on, and why are you looking at me, Trixie? Pot, kettle, black. Okay, I'll admit I make those mistakes, but that's why I got editors to help me make fix those mistakes and those missteps. But these are kind of really simple ones to just fix. These are stuff that I was fixing even when I was 13. But on the other hand, it's still just a fun fic, and it's not really insulting, just entertaining, and wouldn't make for a bad episode. And if the episode's anything like this fic, I might really enjoy myself. Well, that was one down, thousands more to go. I'll see you all next time.